Hello and welcome to tonight's video. Now I'm back up here where I was on the last video, near the quarry, only I'm on a different section of it on the other side of the stream. I'm going to try heading up this path behind us here, just past all these power cables underneath them actually. I've just run into a guy here, right, walking his dog, and he told me that this path here used to be a railway line, and I didn't know that for sure, to be honest with you. I had suspected there might have been a railway line here, because I said on my last video, is there a railway line here? And I said, I don't think so. And there isn't, but there used to be. Apparently it used to go up to Springwell or somewhere, I think he said. Now what I want to show you up here is this this path I didn't even know was here. I didn't even know this bit was here, to be honest with you. It's quite a vast area. This path goes all the way up to these trees, right? It's like a little mini forest or something. I tried to go through it yesterday. I'll show you what I mean when I get there. Only the path's all flooded, right? With deep water. I mean deep. It's about 4.5 foot deep. It would have went up above your knees if you had stood in it. Some bits of it anyway. Anyway, I tried to go up it yesterday, and I had to try and go down the sides of it next to the trees with my bike. I had to lean on the bike to walk on the side of the path, because all the rest was like a lake, like a river. And I got so far up, it started going up a bank. And I thought, well, there can't be any more flooding up the bank because it's uphill, right? Got to the top of the bank. It's flooded up there as well. I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable, man. Anyway, it got very treacherous. So I thought I wasn't going to make it back out, and it was nearly going to be getting dark. I thought, well, the last thing I want is to be stuck in here and not being able to get out in the dark. You know what I mean? Because I would have had to go in all the water, and like I say, I would have been covered in mud and soaked up to my knees, or even higher in some bits. It was ridiculous, you know. It was nearly ending up like one of those horror movies, you know, where someone goes camping in the woods or something, and it gets dark, and they kind of find their way out again, and they get lost, and they bump into a cabin, and they try to get help, and crazy people are coming after them and stuff like that, you know. Only the people in the house or the cabin turned out to be that's where the crazy people live. They're connected with them, and they've walked straight into a trap, basically, straight into the horse's mouth. Is that the right phrase? Not sure. And another thing, by the way, before I left the house, right, I had the radio on, and the news came on. There was something on the news about something about a bear escaping from the zoo in London or something. I thought, that's strange. It got even more strange because they said they believed from some eyewitnesses that the bear might have got aboard a train and he's made his way up to this area in the northeast. And apparently he was last spotted somewhere around here next to the colliery area. Not the colliery, the quarry, I mean. So basically there seems to be a bear on the loose. I don't know if it was a made-up story or what. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of rubbishy stories on the news these days, isn't there? So you never know. But just in case it is true, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Just in case, you know, a bear happens to show up somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure what sort of bear it was. It might have been a grizzly bear. That's probably what it was. I don't know. I don't think it would have been a polar bear. But I'll keep my eyes peeled. You've got to be vigilant, especially when there may or may not be a dangerous bear on the loose near the quarry here, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go up the path, and I'll take you to where I tried to go through yesterday. I'll show you how flooded it is. It should be just as flooded now, I should imagine. It wouldn't have drained away overnight, I doubt. Okay, so I've just stopped off here. Now, you should be able to see these rocks behind us here. This is obviously where the lake is in the quarry, where I was on my last video. But you can't go across here. The guy I just ran into said there used to be a little bridge or something across the stream here, so you could cross over there. And he also said that they've just put that fence up, you know, the fence round the quarry where I was the other night. They said they've just put that fence up recently to stop people on motorbikes and stuff and similar from riding up over the mounds of soil, basically Ayers Rock number 1 and 2. It's to stop them riding over that for safety reasons. And but they were probably planning on doing that anyway, because the sign's up saying it's private property, keep out and all that. So, but he said before that point, just a few nights ago, that was all open. Them are new fences, brand new fences. So anyway, but there's no signs of that bear yet. I haven't seen anything anyway. Good job I'm not carrying any jars of honey with us or anything, or marmalade sandwiches, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? One thing I must point out is, at this point today, is that I'm rather tired, because I didn't sleep too well once again. I've got hay fever problems and all sorts, as you probably know. Another thing, I was on Facebook earlier, right? And there's this guy on YouTube who I follow, watch some of his videos here and there. He's called They Live Truth. He's what you call somebody like you call him like the truth movement, you know, somebody who speaks out about a few things that's going on in the world and stuff, and flat earth and things like that. Well, anyway, I follow his Facebook page, right? And I wrote a comment. I forget what the exact comment was that I said, but I basically I can't remember what the comment was, like I said, but somebody replied, and oh, what was it again? I forgot. This woman replied. I have to think. I'm gonna bloody think. Yeah, I said he doesn't mention certain subjects on his Facebook or his YouTube, like certain things he doesn't cover. He mainly talks about the flat earth and a few other things. But there was one particular thing he doesn't mention. And this woman answered us. She replied. And she said, oh, because he's not allowed to. He gets heavily censored on YouTube. And he's had a few channels taken down already, which I already knew about that. He had channels taken down in the past and stuff. And what happened was, I said to her something about, well, how can you tell who's genuine and who's like not when it comes to this stuff? Like, because he doesn't show his face on any of his videos. And I says, neither does this other guy called A Call for an Uprising. He doesn't show his face either. So I says, how do you know who's legit and who isn't? And then I went away and tried to wash my dishes, hang some washing up, and I went back onto the comments to see if she'd answered, and she had. But when I clicked on it, I couldn't access the comment. And I'd noticed it said he had replied as well. They Live Truth, he's called RV Truth as well in Russian vids. Apparently what had happened, I think I deduct what's happened is, the conclusion I've come to is, he's blocked us from his channel, or he moved all of the posts or something like that, because I couldn't access all the comments anymore. And he's wrote something as well, but he must have thought, the hell with it, I'm blocking him. Just because I said I wasn't sure who you can, who's legit and who isn't, and you know what I mean? It's just a question. I didn't say I didn't disbelieve him. You know what I'm saying? But now I've been blocked from his Facebook. I hope he doesn't do the same with me YouTube, on the YouTube channel, because then that'll be no good. But I wasn't impressed with him because of that, you know? That wasn't great, like, to be honest with you. So did anybody else hear that story about the bear escaping from the zoo in London today? Anyone? Anyone hear it? Must have been on the TV news as well, because I heard it on, I think it was on Pride Radio's news or something. I think it was Pride Radio. It's just a brief story, you know, about the bear escaping. Anyone hear that? Has anyone perhaps witnessed the bear since it escaped? It said it was headed for this area. I don't know how they know. Someone must have seen it. I think that was it. I think I just said that, didn't I? Somebody seen the bear around in this area. But that's like 1,000,000 to 1 odds chance, isn't it, that me being here in this spot tonight and that bear showing up somewhere around here. You know what I mean? It's like highly unlikely, you not think, that a bear who's escaped from the zoo would turn up right where I am trying to make a video here, you know? I don't know. But I don't know, I've heard of like wildcats escaping from zoos and stuff, and a couple of elephants here and there, but never a bear, I don't think. I don't think so anyway. But I haven't seen it anything so far, so I don't know. I'll keep my eyes open though, just in case, you know, I don't want to be mauled to death or anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know what's that. I thought it was something down there. I thought it might have been the bear, but it's just the bushes moving with the wind because the wind's picked up again. You know, it died down back there, and this was just because I was behind the trees a bit. But now it's hiked back up again. Anyway, we'll right. So we'll continue down here. Actually, you know something? Do you not think this is quite a nice area down here? Anyone that's watching? Does anybody else go walking down here? Maybe you walk your dog here or what have you? Or your pet elephant or anything, whatever you've got, you know. Maybe you take your ferret for a walk down here, I don't know. Some people take cats for walks apparently. I haven't seen any around here though. I think I've only seen people walking cats on the TV, you know. Not around the northeast of England, not around Tyne and Weir. So does anyone know where these power cables here on these telegraph poles, does anyone know like what these supply? Are they supplying electricity to housing estates down, I don't know, Luke's Lane or further afield, or are they nothing to do with that? What they're for? Does anyone know? What they're carrying power to and from? Does anyone know? Because a lot of power cables these days are under the ground, aren't they? They're not above the ground. And the ones at Luke's Lane, I don't think it is for Luke's Lane, because Luke's Lane, what the hell is that? Tripped over something there. The ones at Luke's Lane, there's like huge metal pylons, bigger than these. They go way up higher, way higher than these ones. So I presume those are, I don't even know if they're for power in Luke's Lane, they might be for somewhere else. But they're bloody massive, I know that much. These ones are more like old style ones like you see in America, like out in the middle of the Arizona desert or somewhere similar to that. Similar to that, you know? You know, like on the movie Superman with Christopher Reeve, Margot Kidder, and Gene Hackman. Remember that scene, if you've seen Superman the movie, where Lois Lane's in a red car and the earthquake happens and the ground opens up and Lois Lane's car gets falls into the hole, you know, the crevice in the road, and she's basically gonna get killed. I think she does get killed actually. All the soil and everything, the rubble starts filling in on top of the car and it completely covers the car and Lois Lane's inside. Well, anyway, the point is, I think in that scene there's pretty much the same type of telegraph poles as these with the huge power cables on. You know, I think they look very similar. I'm sure there's some on that area where she is in the film. So these look like the American style ones to me, to be honest with you. Right, it's not too much further to this flooded path that goes through the trees up into the forest area. I'm almost in front of that farm now, directly, almost, not quite, but nearly. Now, some vehicles have been going up through this track, through the trees, right? Really heavy vehicles. And the track is not the widest. I guess it's wide enough for a car or something. But it looks almost like there was a big dumper truck going through. I'm thinking, how the hell could a dumper truck fit through those trees? Because there's massive indents, tracks into the ground. Deep tracks off big wheels, you know? So does anyone know why they drive up there? Apparently, I think that guy said it leads up to Whitemare Pool or somewhere? Or Springwell? Or something like that. I think it was the railway leads to Springwell and the tracks lead to Whitemare Pool. Apparently, I think. So, but I'm not going up there again today because I'm hoping to go to Little's for something to eat, some sandwiches. Hopefully, if I get out of here in time and finish the video. Pretty much. So, I admit, thought I heard something behind us there. Gotta be careful because could be that bear somewhere, you know. I think it's a false alarm though. I thought I heard something like it sounded like a bear growling or something. You not hear that? Anyone else hear that? Like sound like a growl or something? Is there a bear in there? You better not. You better stay there if you're in there. Don't come out and bite me leg or anything. I'd say that much. I've got no food on us. So don't even think it's coming over to me because you're not getting anything. Yeah, I'm lying though. I've got some roast chicken bites in my backpack. I'm pretty hungry actually. Should have a nibble on them soon, to be honest with you. Anyway, I don't think there was a bear in there. It must have been something else. I don't know. Unless I'm hearing things playing on my mind a bit, you know, about this bear thing. Anyway, never mind. Oh, I can see a horse over there. I think it's looking at us. Wait. Zoom in on the horse right here. Seems to be watching us, you know. You can see it there. You see it? Just below this orange roof in the middle, to the right of it. That's a horse. It looks like a racehorse. Maybe it's Shergar. I don't know. Shergar went missing, didn't he, years ago? Hey, horse! Are you watching us or something? Let's hope he doesn't come galloping and jump over the fence, because I don't know, he might be hostile. You never know. So that's the farm anyway. If you want to see this from an aerial view, this farm here, just go to my first drone flight over Wardley Colliery, and you'll see it in all its glory from above. That's like a courtyard in the middle of there somewhere. I think it's over the top of that actually, somewhere. Yeah. Zoom out. So I managed to zoom in quite far there. Right then, gonna be heading up there. I'll show you this thing eventually. But at least this track here is a bit more easy to walk on compared to the one I was trying to walk on where I fell down on my last video. That was a nightmare, that was. Absolute bloody nightmare. Well, at least it's not raining yet. That's always a good thing, you know. And another thing, you know, when the railway line was down here, the railway track, does anyone who lives here or used to live here, do you know if there was any fatal accidents on the railway line down here, by any chance? Because I'd be interested to know. I haven't heard of any. I heard some at Luke's Lane on the metro line, which the train always also goes along. So here we are anyway. We've reached that path. Look how flooded it is through here. Look at that. And there's a fence over here. Look at this. This fence, the rest of it seems to have disappeared. It ends here. So I don't know if it was meant to continue across here or what, but it's got barbed wire on the top. So maybe that path that I went on is private land, I don't know. But even if it is private land, there's no signs up saying keep out private property or anything. So, and there's no gate either. So you've got full access to go through here. See, look at this, hang on. The flooding starts here, you see, as you can probably see. And it goes all the way up there, and it basically never stops. It gets deeper as you go further along this path. So I'll just try and get a bit closer here. I'm sure that horse is still watching us, you know. But hell, man. I just seen it. It's in the corner over there. Hang on. I can zoom in on it. There it is. See it? Maybe it's not watching us now, but it was. Yeah. Mr. Ed. Wilbur. So basically, look, I mean, look at it. I can't believe how flooded it actually is up here. I managed to get all the way along for quite a way through here yesterday. But what I did was, I put my bike in the water here, and I stood to the left of my bike, and sort of put my hands on the side of the bike and the handlebars, and went around the edges here, all the way up. There's some bits you could walk on, sort of, And some bits were like islands in the middle of the water to walk along. Serious it was. I'm not going up there now though. It's too treacherous, you know. So anyway, that's the way it is. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to wrap this video up here, because if I don't pack up now and head to Lidl, it's going to be shut by the time I get there. Because I went there yesterday, and there was about an hour left of it being open because it shuts at 10 p.m. And then after that, I went into the Hewitt Cemetery to eat me sandwiches, because that's the only bloody place where there's any seats around our area. Great, isn't it? But as you know, I like to go in the cemeteries anyway, especially that one, because it's always open, at least at the minute, unless something changes. You know what I'm saying? Now the sun is very, very, very close to setting now. Should be able to see it. It's in my face, and the horses are looking over here again. Hang on. Yeah, there's the horses. Do they look like race horses to you? Does anyone know if the people that own this farm own a couple of race horses, or maybe more than two? Anyone know? Because those look like race horses. One of them's got like a coat on. Hey, horses! Ruff! I get their attention, but they're not looking now. They're not looking. I know what they're doing. I think they're eating the grass or something. Oh, one of them might be looking. Anyway, let's forget about the horses now. I don't know where it is though, by the way. But you see these power cables I keep mentioning. There's something about these power cables. It looks kind of interesting. You know what I mean? The way they're just above all these trees here. Do you not think? Because you don't see many power cables like this around here, as I was saying. So yeah, it's interesting. They should shoot some movies down here. That's an idea. I'll shoot a movie down here. Although, hang on a minute. That wouldn't be a good idea for me, because I don't have any actors to appear in the movie. It would only be a short movie, so if anyone would like to apply for an unspecified role in my next, well, my first movie, maybe you could be in it. You know what I mean? You could be the main actor. Who knows? It would have to be a short movie though, like just a short film or something, you know. So yeah. By the way, you can't go over there, because that's private property, and there's no way in. You'd have to climb over the barbed wire fence, because that's all belongs to the farm over there. You see, this area over here all belongs to the farm. I think just beyond those bushes there. I think. Not 100% sure, but I think it must be. To be honest with you. Right then. I don't know if you can get in them trees over there actually, but I don't know. It looks a bit overgrown. I don't think you can walk through there like a little forest. I'll have a look on another day, because I've got to get going in a minute. Look at the time. It's 5 to 9. And Lidl shuts at 10 o'clock. So I better hurry up and get going, I think. Right then. But before I go to Lidl, I've just got me roast chicken bites out. These are very similar to another brand called Fridge Raiders. They look pretty much identical. Has anyone tried these before? Or the Fridge Raiders ones? These are Lidl's own make. They taste very similar to the Fridge Raiders, which you can get in Asda and Morrison's. They've got more varieties and different size packs in Asda than what they've got in Morrison's, I hasten to add. But I'm going to have these now, because I need to build up some strength since I haven't had my dinner again, before I even attempt to go to Lidl to get some sandwiches. So it's just a little snack until I get there. So with that being said, I'm going to wish you another fond farewell. And if you've enjoyed any of this little video here tonight, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll have another video up at some point soon, I should imagine. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and bye for now. See you later. You're on now.